we left off starting with Sheena's testimony, and it was very... She seems to be the culprit of the murder because she's at the room where you can, like, sneak out through the fireplace, I think is where we left off. So we're accusing her of being somewhere where she shouldn't have been, or accusing her of possibly being the killer in this case because of the location she was at. So her movements are very suspicious. Okay. We are starting off... Again, this is why I don't like pausing at these kind of areas. I'd rather pause at a good to-be-continued moment, but last time I made the mistake of continuing because I thought it would just be like one little cutscene and we'd be on with it, but nope. The game was like, you're gonna continue forever, so... Alright. But nothing is as it seems sometimes in these games. You're completely right. Ace Attorney games, you just never know. Nothing makes sense in these games. I totally agree. During the first Bubbly's fire, I assisted in putting out the fire. Okay. Hold on. Okay. During the second fire, I was searching for the Yatagarasu that had appeared in Babal. While I was searching, I heard a scream coming from the next room over. Although I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarasu. To be honest, I'm actually very skeptical that the girl's Yatagarasu even exists. But that doesn't match with everyone else's shit, though. Like, if the Yatagarasu actually, like... I don't... Anyway. And that is all I have to say. Too many contradictions here. Which is the basis of these Ace Attorney games. Contradictions. But I'm not lying when I say I saw the suspicious Perning run into Mr. Kochan's office. Like I said earlier, I have no intention of retracting my testimony, because she's not a liar. But you are. You're only saying good because you think it will help your case. Sheena. Just to confirm, did you have a partner when you were on your investigation? No, I moved alone, which means you have no alibi. In that case, you have no one to corroborate your alibi, is that correct? Oh, Lang, you want to believe in her so bad, but she's not a good person, I'm guessing. Are you calling her suspicious because she was in a room by herself? How pathetic. Lang, you don't know the whole story yet. You don't know all of the facts and evidence that we found in that room. And it wasn't when Agent Sheena tried to arrest Kay under the same rationale? And how about when you accused Larry because he was the weapon's owner? Yeah, fuck you. Not that it's unexpected for that useless lump to get into such a situation. Although I suppose it's never a good idea to let mistakes go uncorrected. I will make no excuse for what I did in that situation. Gumshoe, I love you. When'd you put your sunglasses back on? Lang, you're growing. I'm sorry. Sheena, apologize. She's not gonna, is she? Oh, she did. I'm sorry. No, don't accept this so easily, Kay. No. Well, I never doubted you, not for 1 second. You shouldn't, though. Okay. Then let's put that to the test and see if she really is, or if she is really worthy of your trust. Oh my goodness. This promises to be interesting. During the first Bubbly's fire, I assisted in putting out the fire. During the second fire, you were searching for the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babao. While I was searching, I heard a scream coming from the next room. Although I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarasu. To be honest, I'm actually very skeptical that it goes. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's press some of these things here. So you helped with the fire extinguishing effort. I was in charge of the police on the Bubbly side, so I helped them with their work. Police doing the job of firemen. You really know how to work people. I mean, okay. I guess. Don't say that to his face. At the Edgeworth. Aww. No, that's even worse because you knew he was gonna say something like that. I want to hug him. He deserves a big warm hug. Wait, what are you good at? Oh wait, that's it? Okay. Searching for the Yatagarasu that had appeared in Babal. Yes, that's what she means. That was when the suspicious person was spotted in Babal. Didn't you just say you were unsure if Kei's Yatagarasu existed or not? Then why are you saying this now? There is no proof that the suspicious person was really the Yatagarasu, because no one was able to get a good look at the person's face. By the way, how was your team's investigation? In order to extinguish the fire, water was pumped into the third floor via the windows. So the majority of the investigators conducted their searches on other floors. Maybe they did, but there was one person who was wandering around lost on the third floor. That he was. When the fire was pretty much out, I moved to investigate the third floor. Suspicious. Suspicious. Alright, let's see. So you were in the room next to Mr. Koshin's office. I already told you I was earlier. As I was examining the neighboring room, I heard that girl's shrill scream. Upon hearing her, I immediately ran towards Mr. Kochin's office, wherein you proceeded to arrest her, as I recall. Okay. You put your sunglasses on, back on, just to take them off again. Good. No. Oh, no. Poor guy. The prosecutors of this country are also strange. Why? So you were unable to see. So one... during the second fire... So it's... I don't... There are some things that we could kind of bring up. Like the fireplace. I mean, we didn't bring it up before. Signs that the revolving fireplace wall on Babal's side had been used. So if there are signs that had been used, then it's likely that it was used during that time. So if she didn't see the Yatagarasu, that would be even weirder, I think. Assuming that that had happened during that specific moment. I guess I can give this a try. Let's go. Here you go. I think the best, his voice sounds the best when he's saying objection in this game. Like, the hold it is fine, the objection is fine, but the eureka is the worst. Being in the room next to Mr. Kochin's office is the problem with your testimony. Yes, we figured out the secret. Mr. Prosecutor, I don't see what problem you're talking about at all, because you didn't get to investigate the place, dude. Agent Lang, do you recall the secret we discovered about the Alabastion office fireplace? The other side does the same thing. It does the same thing in the other room. Well, Alabast isn't the only country with a secret connecting Oh my god. Alabast isn't the only country with secret connecting fireplaces. No, it's not. The fireplace in Mr. Kochin's office holds the exact same secret. Yes. The Yatagarasu didn't escape through the door to the room or the window. The escape route was through the revolving fireplace wall and into the next room over. Must hear Edgy say Eureka. It'll happen. What the fuck was that? Now, do you see? If the Yatagarasu had escaped into the next room, then the thief would have run straight into Agent Shina. Meaning that it's impossible for her to have missed the Yatagarasu. Exactly. What is the meaning of this, Miles? You didn't call him by his full name. Well, would you care to explain, Agent Shina, how you managed to completely miss the fleeing Yatagarasu? Or shall I? Oh. Your claim that you were in the next room was a lie all along, wasn't it? Or she was in the next room, but she wasn't there the whole time. The truth is, you were the one Kay saw in the coat, pretending to be the Yatagarasu, and you were the one she chased after. As you tried to lose her, you ran into Mr. Koshin's office and headed for the fireplace. Then you shed your coat in the next room, leaving it there to emerge as Agent Shina. After that, you came back around the place to place Kay under arrest. Does that sound about right? If not, then speak now or forever hold your peace. Wow. Wow. Wait, is she gonna be revealed? Wait, Lang, when did you get on this side? Sneaky. Oh. 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 Oh, I knew it. I knew it. She looks just like her. Oh, it's her. Edgeworth, you know that face and you know that laugh. Oh my god, it's her. That laugh. Yes, it is. Oh my god. I remember this irritating laugh. I'm getting chills down my spine. It can't be, but it has to be. Oh, Lang, you poor man. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It was so funny that I couldn't help but laugh. Funny, you say? Yes, that you would accuse me of being the Yatagarasu. The prosecutors of this country really are all so very strange. No, listen, that laugh just cemented it. Do you think you can get away with this by simply laughing it off? Oh dear, oh dear. Look, everything you said earlier is nothing more than mere speculation. The Yatagarasu fled through the fireplace. Do you have any proof to back up your claim? If you don't, then you haven't proven a thing regarding the Yatagarasu's escape route. The tone of voice you're taking with me now has certainly changed. That's because it's been a while since I've had this much fun. I think I'll let loose, and then we can have a real battle of wits. For an agent of Interpol to show me the true power of her mind, it is a great honor. But she's not a true... Okay. I know, and that is why I won't hold anything back either, as I answer your question. Here is your proof that the revolving fireplace wall in Bobal was used recently. Wait, what do I use? I know why, but... I could try this one. I think maybe this or the fireplace.
Take that.
Is it not? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. According to Ambassador Paleno's testimony, he said that he was burning some documents in the fireplace with Mr. Cochin. Oh. Okay, good. I almost thought I fucked up. The ashes of what they burned were left in the fireplace, so they should have been there. However, when we went to investigate the room, the ashes weren't there. That's not the only thing, though. Unfortunately for you, Ambassador Paleno said that he forgot to. And so the question remains, why were the ashes missing? The answer is simple. When the Yatagarasu went through the fireplace wall, the ashes were pushed into the next room by the wall as well. The movement of the ashes that were in Mr. Koshin's office is my proof. She is her, there's no doubt. And just what is so funny? Ash, as proof, are you even allowed to submit such flaky evidence in court? You still wish to fight us? Of course, why wouldn't I? In that case, let's hear your counter-argument. My counter-argument, huh? This really is just like being in court. Well, to me, we're simply continuing from where we left off all those years ago. He knows who you are, don't even try to hide it now. I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb, we know. It doesn't matter if we're at a crime scene or in court. Let's finish this here and now. I suppose I've had a lot of fun today, but I grow weary of this game of cat and mouse. Didn't she say that before? Let's make this the last testimony and wrap up this absurd case once and for all. I feel like she said that before. In my eyes, all you've proved is that the rotating fireplace wall was used. But you can't really call that proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace, now can you? So then, who was it that used the rotating wall? Show me your answer with real evidence. Remember, we've already finished our very thorough investigation. And we found not a single suspicious thing in Mr. Koshin's office. What? And there you have it, my counter-argument. Wait, did we really find nothing in there? I mean, everything was suspicious. She has seen through the... She's seen through to the facts that I have yet to gather that one piece of evidence. Wait, does Kay have something? Did she find something? But Kay, pull yourself together. You are the true heir to the Yatagarasu name, are you not? If you want to steal the truth, then you must never take your eyes off of it. This chase you're running to catch the truth, you must see it through to the very end. Dadworth. You're right, I will see this through to the end. So, you go get her for me, Mr. Edgeworth. I love this. With pleasure. Looks like a lack of evidence has left you wide open, doesn't it? Lang, are you doubting her? Oh, I feel so bad for him right now. I'm truly sorry, Agent Lang, but I simply can't allow her to escape me again. Very well then, Agent Sheena. Shall we begin? Oh. I'm ready whenever you are. I like that face, though. That look. Alright. Wait, I want to see if we have anything, though, first, before I continue this. Okay, hold on. Proof that the fireplace wall was used, but you can't really call that proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace. Ooh, this is a toughie. This is a tough one. This is really tough. I'm trying to remember what we found in that room. Rotating fireplace wall was used, but you can't really call that proof. I mean, I guess the only thing really is... this one. We didn't really find anything else in the office, right? I mean, other than the things that were in his safe. I wonder if this is not the Yatagarasu, but the coat. It was like thrown or something. I don't know. That'd be weird. But then that wouldn't make sense because it was thrown so far. But that doesn't really have anything to do with this. Found on it. I'm gonna try this one. We have full health anyway. So... oh, nice. You did such a thorough investigation that you missed this, I guess, is what the point they're trying to make here. While you say that you and your agents have finished your thorough investigation, are you absolutely certain that you didn't overlook anything? Well, aren't we full of ourselves standing there insulting Interpol agents? You'd better not be insinuating that my men are incompetent, Mr. Prosecutor. No, nothing like that, I promise you. I never do that, however, it doesn't change the fact that they did overlook something. I'd like for you to take a look at this length of wire. We don't even know what that wire has to do with this, but it was found in the office. I'll tell you what, we found this in the Babalese embassy not long ago. Uh-huh. And we found it wound inside the grandfather clock in Mr. Koshin's office. You found that? At the scene of Mr. Koshin's murder? I don't even know what it was used for. I'm still confused about that, though. But this wire wasn't all we found. We found one other very important thing. There is more. In Mr. Koshin's office, there were signs that someone had burned counterfeit bills there. Bills made from Babalese ink. Hehehe. Oh? That evidence was something you found out through that girl's machine, right? So what if it was? She's gonna be like, it's not gonna be... Anyway. Among the ashes you found in the room, did you happen to find any counterfeit bills? I mean, they're ashes, of course not. You see, so there was nothing in that office. Nothing you can call evidence anyway. Nope, it was... oh wait, no, but it was made with certain specific ink. I'm sorry, but I seem to have given you the wrong impression. Voice, please cooperate. I don't recall saying that I was presenting evidence of any sort, but rather I was pointing out that now that your investigation was incomplete, and that this throws doubt on the purity of your investigation into the Yatagarasu. Of course we do. Now you're sweating bullets. Of course you're suspicious. Alright then, I ask that you point out what part of my investigation is incomplete. Please. The Learnable agents worked under the command of Agent Shiina. And is it not possible that the reason the person K was chasing chose the third floor, was because that person knew there would be no other agents on that floor? Furthermore, we've come to see that Agent Shiina was only pretending to be investigating the Yatagarasu to the point of arresting K. In that case, where is the one location that no one has yet to inspect? Your team's investigation was incomplete because they failed to inspect this location. What the fuck? No, I don't... This room? Or this room? Those are the only two options, right? Well, I don't think it'd be... I don't think it's this room. Because we saw them investigating it, right? Like, by the window and all that. And there's no ways to open air stage because we're only talking about this area at present. So it has to be the room she was in. And it is also highly suspicious that she was in there by herself. The location, Agent Shiina, is of course the room you claim to have examined. I believe the room next to Mr. Koshin's office warrants a thorough inspection. Even if you do that, I doubt you'll find anything of use to you there. I will be the one to decide that. Detective Gumshoe, go investigate! Run! Oh, this is taking a while. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, do you really think that Miss Shiina is the Yatagarasu? The false Yatagarasu, you mean? Yes, if my logic is sound, I believe she is. Then I'm not going to let her get away with ruining the name of the Yatagarasu and killing my dad. But can you prove that she's the Yatagarasu? The question. If Detective Gumshoe can find what I'm hoping he will find, then I should be able to. A jacket? Yes, the ink stain! Let's just say this. I had Detective Gumshoe do a little experiment for me earlier. An experiment? As if that detective had the brains for high science. No, nothing like that. It wasn't that mentally taxing. I had him use the same escape route as the Yatagarasu. That his clothes got really dirty and there's an ink stain. First, that it's possible for a person to fit through the revolving wall door. Second, that by going through there, his coat was covered in ash and Bobbly's ink. No, Franziska, you're missing the point here. You're completely missing the point. I believe that's actually quite a meaningful result, the value of which I'm about to prove. Yes, Franzi. Bring it over. Oh, so what are these things that you found? Some makeup, a coat, and a pair of shoes, sir. Ooh, the makeup is interesting. I mean, it's interesting because when we're, doing this whole thing with Callisto U, or the false Callisto U, I guess, she was putting up makeup constantly, retouching it. The coat is interesting because Kay was talking about a person who was, I mean, a suspicious person in a coat. The shoes I'm a bit unsure about, but You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Maybe it's the one the person I was chasing was wearing. Agent Sheena, were these pieces of evidence not in that room when you examined it? Unfortunately for you, those aren't suspicious items of any sort. They all belong to me. They were getting in the way, so I stored them in that room. We're just gonna... You should not have said that they belong to you. You really shouldn't have, because we will have proof that it was used to go through the fireplace. No, Gumshoe, don't believe a thing she says. It'll be okay. Thank you for bringing them to me. It saves me a trip. May I have them back now? Absolutely not. Miles Edgeworth, you better have learned your lesson from the last time. You gave her the Yatagarasu key last time, and then she fucked you guys over. You keep that evidence. These items that the detective brought back are incredibly significant. I request that we be allowed to examine them. They're my personal belongings, so you have no right to touch them without my permission. I wish to examine them for the sake of the investigation. But if you wish to deny us access to them, Agent Lang, let's hear your opinion on this. If you're truly trustworthy, you wouldn't mind having us take a little closer look at them first, now would ya? Oh, Sheena, you shouldn't have said they were yours. If you're really innocent, then you have nothing to worry about, right? I guess so. Alright, go ahead and examine whatever you'd like. After all, I have nothing to hide. Alright. So, which of Agent Sheena's belongings are you going to examine, sir? Wrong voice! That was Gumshoe, I'm so sorry. Wow, Gumshoe, you sound different. Coat. I want to look at the coat. Let's examine the coat. Oh my god, please. Oh, it's so dusty. It appears you managed to stain your coat rather badly, Agent Sheena. The Yatagarasu that Kay saw was wearing a coat, and I'm beginning to wonder if this stain wasn't created when you went through the fireplace. No, you have it wrong. That soot probably got on my coat when I was helping the police put out the fire. And what about this dark substance around the hem of your coat? Oh, I didn't realize that the hem was that dirty. I'm sure it's just some water mixed with soot from when I was helping with the fire. I don't think so. You'd think you can get away with such a transparent lie. Yeah, don't lie to us, pal. This is the same pattern of the dirt that got on my coat when I went through the fireplace. Your words ring hollow in the absence of evidence, you know. So, unless you can prove that the dirt on my coat is from the fireplace, which I can. Yes, it's Bobbly's ink. Gumshoe, he is praising you! Accept the praise. This coat. This is exactly the piece of evidence I was searching for. Yes. I had been hoping to find the coat that the person Kay saw was wearing. And thanks to you, we proved that going through the fireplace was solely a coat. I don't quite get what you're saying, but I'm happy for the praise, sir. Accept it, Gumshoe, just accept it. All that remains is for us to show what the dark substance on the coat hem is. Oh, and you think you can do that? Of course I can. This is the dark substance that sullied the hem of this coat. Luckily, we have our own little sample of Bobbly's ink ourselves. Bobbly's ink? Yes, that is what will prove that the coat went through that fireplace. Or that the coat, god. According to Ambassador Paleno, he burned some files in the fireplace this morning. You told us about that already, so I don't really see the point in mentioning it again. My point is that he spilled some ink into the back wall of the fireplace at that time. Yes. Fuck you. Yes. Okay. If the dark substance, why do I keep doing that? If the dark substance on this coat turns out to be Bobbly's ink, It would prove that you and this coat went through that revolving fireplace wall. Oh my god. Her face was unfazed though, when that happened. Okay. Are we gonna burn the coat? I mean, that wouldn't make much sense because the coat would burn regardless, but... This is how I will prove that the dark substance on the coat is Bubbly's ink. Touch the coat. Wear the coat. Burn the coat. Why would that matter though? Wouldn't the coat burn anyway? Though I guess if it burns super easily, then it would make sense. Or, I mean, I guess when you burn clothes, they don't just like combust into flames like crazy, so maybe that's what they're going for. We can find out whether that is Bubbly's ink or not by lighting it on fire. Uh-huh. If you could please cut a section of the dark stained area for me, I'd appreciate it. Because I will show you here and now what the dark substance is. Go ahead, I wasn't planning on wearing it anymore, anyway. Now then, if someone could loan me a lighter or something. Okay, that is very dangerous. And it's green! It's green! I forgot that it burned green! Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh, Ling, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Bubbly's ink is a product of wet crystal oil. And when lit, the ink produces a green flame. What do you have to say for yourself? I believe the time has come to clip the Yatagarasu's other wing. Miss Shina, you're the fake Yatagarasu. The one who killed my father. It's about time you came clean, Agent Shina. Or should I say, Callisto you. No, we are 100% serious, Lang. Do I look like the joking type to you? Callisto you? I've never heard that name before in my life. Stop, you've already been figured out. You've already been figured out. Like, you can't run from this. That manner of speaking and that attitude, you haven't changed a bit in 7 years. Oh my god, yes? Oh really? And you have proof? You insist that I am this Callisto you woman, but you can't prove it. If you have no proof, then I'm afraid you won't be able to lay a single finger on me. The raven is a very unique bird, one that flies by the darkness of night. However, the light of dawn has arrived and it will reveal your true, ugly form to the world. Is it gonna be the perfume? Oh my god, it is the perfume! Do me the honor, Mr. Edgeworth. I will, Kay, for we have finally come to the end. That's not true, because when I was looking at the guide last time, we saw that I am actually only in the middle part. We'll prove her to be Callisto you with this, and clip this Yatagarasu's wings for good. Do. Here we go. This perfume. This will prove you to be Callisto you. It will? Kay has preserved it perfectly for us. Surely you remember this bottle. This belonged to Miss Yu just before she disappeared 7 years ago. Naturally, this means that a few of her fingerprints are on here as well. This is the bottle of perfume you spilled, which I have preserved ever since. Yes! I heard from my father, Bern Faraday, that if stored under the right conditions, a fingerprint can be preserved for decades. Which means that your fingerprints are still on here, every last one. What say you? We can clear everything up if we were to compare the prints on this to your own. Now come, Agent Shiina. Will you submit yourself to a fingerprint test? No, she won't. Oh my god! She's become feral. Holy shit! Oh my goodness. Oh, she's been possessed. It looks like you've seen right through me yet again. I feel so bad for Agent Leg right now, though. You're sending the biggest chill down my spine, Edgeworth. Callisto, you. So you've shown your true face at last. This feeling of thrill, it's even greater than that time 7 years ago. Oh no! Lang, I really enjoyed our days together. You're an insanely strong, nice, kind-hearted idiot of a man. Oh, this poor man. Oh no. No, no. Callisto, you, the woman who killed my father 7 years ago. You're her, aren't you? The fake Yatagarasu. That's right, Callisto, you. That's just one of my many names. But even that is just a facade. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the great thief Yatagarasu. You're not, though. Callisto, you, this time you won't escape, for this is the end of the road for you. Now come along quietly. You know, you're the one who left the strongest impression on me, Kay Faraday. And had you not used the Yatagarasu's gadgets, I might have never known who you were. But here you are, being a thorn in my side, just like your father always was. What? Kay, don't! She's ready to slap her in the face. I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father. You really are just like him. Mr. Faraday, too, possessed such laughable honesty. Kay! No! Let her go! What the fuck? Why? You let Kay go right now, pal. You despicable. Oh no, Kay! You think I'm a fake, don't you? Well, unfortunately for you, I'm the real Yatagarasu. But that's impossible. My father was the one who created Little Thief. Hey, Edgeworth. The Yatagarasu has 3 legs. Do you know why that is? Why it has 3 legs? Okay. Always knows the exact locations of the target object. Second, always knows exactly how to disarm the security systems. No, it can't be. Wait, what's... The real identity of the Yatagarasu is neither. Wait, hold on. 3 legs, 3 people? Maybe? The real identity of the Yatagarasu is neither Burn Faraday nor Callisto Yu. But by the same token, they are also both the real Yatagarasu. Wait, she's part... The single person known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu never existed. Oh. The Yatagarasu is known to have 3 special skills. Skill number 1. The Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. And a lawyer would have the opportunity to learn the layout of client corporations. Skill number 2. The Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. And a good prosecutor would be well versed in the ways of a criminal. And skill number 3. The Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind, ever. Detective! Whoa, what the fuck? Oh my god! Holy shit! Sorry, I'm gonna hold. Strawberry milk tea. Give me a sec. Oh my god. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. Detective Bad. It was only natural for the Yatagarasu to never leave evidence behind, because the lead detective on the case hid it all away. Oh my god. You're the third member of the Yatagarasu? I've been looking for you for a long time. 7 long years, but I finally got you. Why, Mr. Bad, long time no see. What happened to us? We used to be such a great team. If you were such a great team, then why did you kill my father 7 years ago? Why did you, really though, yeah. Why? What the fuck? I grow wary of this, and it's about time for everything to come to an end. And this time, I won't miss. Don't. Whoa. Wait. Lang! Your leg! Agent Lang. Wait, no, but Bad shot the gun, and then Lang got shot in the leg. You idiot. What were you thinking jumping in front of my gun like that? What are you risking your life for? I'm sorry, Detective Bad, but no matter what sort of past she may have had, or even if she is a spy, it doesn't change the fact that she is my subordinate. And as long as she is, I can't allow any harm to come to her, not even from you. But she betrayed you! You didn't need to get shot in the leg for it, though. The knife! The Babalese one! Look, the butterflies on it! We have the handle right here, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Why did you kill him, though? You killed Mr. Koshin with the alabaster knife. Oh, wow. Switched the handles and then took the original blade of the Bubbly's knife with you. Later, you allowed yourself to be spotted by Kay near the open-air stage. You used the fireplace to lose her, and then you went back to accuse her of the murder. Does that about sum it up? Objection! That objection voice really doesn't suit you. I absolutely hate it. Who allowed this? I don't like it. You crafted an engaging tale, Edgeworth, but there are two problems with it. Really? Why do you think my real reason was... What do you think my real reason was in allowing her to chase after me? Why? It was all so I could capture Kay Faraday. Why? I became curious, so I researched a little into your background. That's how I found out that you were on the trail of the Yatagarasu. Oh, so you can have her. I knew you would show up at the embassy tonight, so I thought to use you, but pinning the murder on you wasn't my only goal. Once I had you under arrest, I had planned to search you, and take back the device that rightfully belongs to me, the true Yatagarasu. No. 7 years ago, it was thanks to that device that Faraday was able to infiltrate this place. But he stole more than he should have. I had a tough time recovering that precious key. Oh. That incident 7 years ago, what was the catalyst behind it? In the eyes of the smuggling ring, the Yatagarasu was becoming a bit of a problem. It wasn't an especially pleasant assignment. Wait. Right, why? I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning. So... What? Wait, but what? But... What are... Wait, they're hers? If you don't want them, you can always just throw them away. Why not? I don't know. I guess why not, but... Oh, right, there was another problem. I didn't kill anyone tonight. You didn't? Wait. What? Okay, but... Wait, then... So... I mean, you're still standing, somehow. Oh, well, I guess that explains it. So that's why this is just middle. We're just gonna let her go. What? Alright, okay. It's finally over, Kay. It's not Edgeworth. It's not over. There's no way it's over. I feel like I peered into her heart a little, you know. It is so cold and dark, and incredibly lonely. The person who is giving her all these commands. The one who thought my father was a problem to be removed. That person is the real ringleader behind the smuggling ring. And who could that be, I wonder? Mr. Edgeworth, I have a favor to ask. Can you hold on to these hair sticks for me? They're really pretty, just like the ones they were selling for the Gem and Ninja show. But until this case is over, I don't think I can look at them without being overcome. Okay. Soil. That means they were stuck in the dirt. Why? It's midnight. Holy shit. Wait, what? You're retiring, what? What the fuck? I'm so... Thanks. I feel like I can leave it all in your hands. I'm counting on you. Is it really true, Uncle Bad? Were you also part of the Yatagarasu? As I said to you earlier, Kay, I'm truly sorry. I wanted nothing but a peaceful life for you. Aww. Oh, so sweet. Gumshoe, what the fuck? Oh, that's weird. I don't want to call him Mr. Bad. Mr. Edgeworth, here, I should give these back to you. KGA incident papers. Oh, he stole them. That was him? From the very first case that we did. I must apologize for last night. Oh, that was last night in the game. I forgot. So the Yatagarasu who stole into my room was you, was it? Yeah, Gumshoe. Tell me it's not true. That's too insane for me to believe, sir. Oh, poor Gummy. The KG8 incident. It was a very emotionally trying case. We stood in that courtroom, Faraday as the prosecutor and I as the lead detective. Faraday had evidence in his possession that would prove the defendant guilty. However, because it was stolen, the defendant was found innocent. You was the elder sister of the victim in the case. When the defendant was pronounced not guilty, she let out a great wail. That's when we realized that there was a limit to what the law could do. The only way to bring someone like that to justice was to do so outside of the courts. That's what we thought at the time. That's how we formed the Yatagarasu. Oh. I still don't understand why she killed him though. Okay. exposed all sorts of shady dealings as a warning to the business world as a whole. By doing that, we were able to stop the higher-ups from covering things up. And then it was finally time. We had finally arrived at the moment when we'd find out the ringleader's true identity. It was then that you literally stabbed us in the heart, and Faraday, he died for it. Oh. A phony. Oh. Oh dear. Oh god. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. What did you... Wait, what? That photo that we stuck on there, try peeling it off. Behind it slumbers a piece of evidence that Faraday hid away all those years ago. The fuck is this writing? This was something Koshin had on him at the time of the KGA incident 10 years ago. That blood is from the victim of the incident, Miss CCU. That's... Oh... Oh, because it uses Bobbly's ink. Oh, what is happening? I need to write something down. Hold on. Not on this, not on this. Okay. Oh, God, okay. You're only a few steps behind. I want to know what the message says, though. Oh, I thought I'm entrusting this to you as he holds up a lollipop. I was like, what the fuck? That's gross. During the KGA incident trial, Faraday had this in his possession. This important, definitive piece of evidence. It was stolen, yeah. Amano. Okay, this case, there's no way it's over. We're getting new evidence. Oh my god. This is the same video as the one Mr. Portsman was trying to conceal from me. Yeah, it would seem that even he was caught up in the ring's web. No. Amano was preparing to take on the boss someday. and the video was his insurance. That's where that prosecutor comes in. He was to retrieve the video. On top of that, he was apparently instructed to sneak into your office and steal the trump card. You saw it for yourself, right? The card that told him to preserve the evidence. Directives, okay. The evidence Mr. Portsman thought to withhold from me, and the one that you stole from my office last night. Both pieces are illegal, and for me to use either one is... Oh, no. Oh, I hate that. No, it's like, it's fucking red-white. Again, I mean, I'm not saying it's red-white, but it feels like that case where it's like, oh, he has blackmail on everyone, so he's above the law. But this case is different. No! Detective, I mean, Mr. Bad. Oh my god. Oh, this sucks. No. Of course it's not. Is this really the end of a legend? To be continued. See, it's not over yet. It's only a to be continued. Oh my god. Fucking Christ. So much has happened and I still don't really get it. Oh my god. Well, we're about an hour and a half in, maybe a little less. Let's take a bit of a break. I need to just, I need to, relax for a bit. Absorb the info that we've just been given somehow. And yeah, hold on. Yeah, let me put some music on and, I will see you in a bit. March 15th, 12:07 a.m., Theatrum Neutralis, lobby. So now we know who the Yatagarasu really was, and yet there remains much to this case that needs to be resolved. Like how the weapons crossed country lines, for example. The two countries have incredibly strict security systems and entry procedures. Short of a miracle, it's impossible for someone to have smuggled them in. Smuggling them in, huh? We will need to... Oh wait, was that Edgeworth? Okay, let's see. But before we do, I would like to go through my evidence once more. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. Why? Isn't all evidence, like, kinda useful? It's better to have it and then have it not be useful later, compared to throwing it away now and then realizing it's really useful later. I mean, out in the open like this? I mean, we could. Alright, just when anybody can just walk in and look at it, I guess. Where's Larry in all this right now? Boop. What the fuck? He's holding a card and a knife. This looks like footage from a security camera at the entrance of an apartment building. An apartment building? How do you figure that? Unlike you, I actually read the summary file on the KGA, read the summary file on the KGA incident, and the crime scene was the victim's own apartment. Oh, okay. At the trial, Mr. Faraday claimed that this piece of footage existed. However, no one could find it. Yes, somehow someone was able to steal it and hide it through Mr. Ernest Amano. I can see how this would have been a definitive piece, and why someone would want to hide it. Yeah. You say that, but 7 years ago there was a Callisto U, and today she showed up. So, you know, there's no impossible here. The ringleader even went so far as to use Mr. Portsman to retrieve it. Which means that in this video lies a very inconvenient bit of footage to the ringleader. Just let the footage play. Go back, go back. Wait, the car! Isn't that a Cadopian flag? Right here. This is the national flag of the Principality of Cadopia. And because it has the national flag on it, we know this to be an official government car. But the question we should be asking ourselves is, what was a government car doing there? Ah, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth, so you were here all this time. Are you the smuggling leader? Ambassador Alba, thank you very much for continuing the investigation, even at this time of night. If only I was even a tiny bit more careful. This tragedy would never have happened. I am truly sorry. This wasn't your fault, sir. This had nothing to do with how careful you were. You idiot, Quercus! You couldn't chase after a simple thief! Now then, let's get down to the real reason why I came looking for the two of you. I would like to put the investigation on hold for a while. Can you do that? For what reason? Why? Fuck no. No. You're in on it, aren't you? You must be. You must be in on it. Well, not the Neutralis, not the Theatrum Neutralis, right? Wait, he's still here? Leg, what about your leg? Yo! He put his sunglasses on. Agent Lang, you're back on the scene rather quickly. If I laid back and took a break, I'd lose the scent of my prey, Mr. Prosecutor. Agent Lang, why have you returned? Because I have to solve this case no matter what. Oh, Lane, this... Just everything, nothing is working out for him today. I don't believe so, because the problem is because... I don't know what to do. How do I deal with this? Lane, what do you got to say? You're just laughing now. No. What? Huh? Wait, what? You... No? The... killer? Who? Who do you think is it? What? But she just says she didn't do it. What the fuck? No, it wasn't. You're pointing fingers now again, but it wasn't her. Gumshoe, please. What the fuck is happening now? Just everyone's accusing everyone of murder. That's not what I meant to press. What? I don't understand. What the actual fuck? Agent Ling, are you seriously accusing her of murder? Why? He doesn't appear to be joking. Hey sis, I remember that just before Ambassador Alva went to give his speech, he called you into his office, right? Yes, he did, but what does that have to do with anything? I'm getting to that. Furthermore, in order to solve both cases, you moved around rather freely between Alabasta and Babal, did you not?
Objection!
The fuck? But she didn't do it. Why? She's gonna prove herself innocent. That's... She seems rather upset, not that I blame her. I wouldn't blame her either. She's been accused of a murder she didn't do. What the actual fuck? Agent Ling, as someone related to tonight's case, I request that you allow me to take part, and so that I may clean up my superior's mess. Superior. I forgot he was still technically her subordinate in this case. Okay, this is getting too much, guys. Okay, this isn't a game. As a detective, I don't believe this is something you're supposed to be excited over. What? He's like, I got no choice. What the fuck? Wow, it's... oh my god. Okay. Manny Koshin's body was found over in the Secretariat's office in Babal. The weapon that took his life was one of Abalast's ornamental knives. And then the body of Damask II, Mr. Kashino, was found here in the Alabastan ambassador's office. Through our investigation, we found that the murder weapon was this Primadux statue, and that this is actually Babal's statue. This case, no matter how I look at it... how do we prove this? Oh, I really wanted to be whipped this time, but okay. This is too long. So, well, I mean, if she only knows the Alabastan side of the case, then that means she couldn't have been both. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually. Oh, my brain, please. This isn't just a confrontation against Agent Lang. If you can't figure out how the murder of Damask II is related to the smuggling ring, then it will mean the end of our investigation. As long as I have no good counterarguments to this hypothesis, then the best I can do is walk this thin tightrope and see what I can do. Okay. Fuck. One of Alabast's knives was used in Babal to murder Mr. Koshin, and the murder weapon in the killing of Damask II is Babal's Primadux statue. Somehow, these two objects were able to penetrate the two countries' impenetrable security. The only one who traversed the two countries just before and after the crimes was you. That's... But there's no solid proof, is there? Oh. By focusing too intently on which is in front of us, we become blind to the truth. Don't tell me Longji never said anything to that effect. I don't need his proverbs, because my words are all you will need to see the truth. Okay. First, let's see what pieces of evidence we have kept here. So we have... Hold on. So all of these we have... We don't have the handle thing anymore. We still have the key, Babal's permaduck statue, passion flowers. So apparently there's dirt on them. That is weird though. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else on this thing to look at. We saw the dirt. You know, okay. So he's saying somehow these two objects were able to penetrate the two countries' impenetrable systems. So the knife kind of makes some sense because it's easier to hide. But the statues were switched, so not only would they have to bring a statue to the other side, they have to switch it and bring it back to the other side, which is also... that doesn't really make much sense. So maybe something to that effect we can kind of bring up. Here? Yeah. Why is the logic music playing? Agent Lang, those two items are not the only two to cross the border tonight. Because they were switched. Okay, so it was 3 items that crossed the border. The Mask II was killed with Babal's permaduck statue, yes. But if that's the case, then tell me, where did Alabast's permaduck statue go? Exactly. Precisely. And if the two statues really were switched, then this means that both statues were smuggled across the border at some point. Which means that a total of 3 items were smuggled across the embassies. What? Doesn't matter the number of items, only that Sis is the one who could have done it. But it's suspicious. How would you do that? Sorry, my glasses are dirty. Give me a sec. Okay. But seriously, how would she be able to do that unnoticed? Is that really true? Was there no one else who traveled between the two countries? Actually, there was definitely another person. One who paid a visit to both sides of the wall. Is that really so, Agent Lang? But suppose there was some other way other than through the theater doors? Oh. The other entity that managed to cross the border unharmed. If I pointed out, it would open up a whole new possibility. And though I hesitate to bring this out, as long as this entity exists, the impossible road becomes a possibility. Wait, what? Will show us another way to move between the two countries. Hold on. Well, okay, so I don't know if this is related, but I know for sure that this is not the jacket now that we've burned it a bit. So this has to be related to something else, but this doesn't make sense. Like, how does one fly across like that? I don't... I might have to look this part up. This is weird. Okay, hold on. Just a little peek here. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So it would be this one. We'd present this one. Agent Lang, I'm sure you are familiar with the unforgettable photo, or this unforgettable photo. My cat's meowing at the door. I'm sorry, Foxy. No, of course not. I understand that perfectly well. And don't start claiming that she not somehow grew wings either. No, nothing like that. I wouldn't dream of claiming that. No. Okay, can you let Edgeworth finish what his explanation is? Because I want to know too. I want to know, so shut the fuck up and let him speak. Oh, he didn't actually say it this time. Wait, so I have to figure it out. Okay. So if it's not humanly possible, then maybe it's not human per se. But the only thing... the things that were switched were the Primaduck statues, so it's... maybe the statues were switched that way, but I don't know.
Take that.
Let's try. He doesn't like that. I was wrong. I don't know. I'm gonna cheat again. Hold on. I don't know. Okay. Is this really not the one that I presented this one, right? That's what it says to present here.
Take that.
Oh. I presented Bubbles. Okay. I don't know why it's important that I choose one or the other, but okay. Okay, I get it. Fine. Okay. Well, why would she do that? Oh, with the wire, maybe. Why'd you extend that? He's literally baring his fangs at me. But he has a point. How exactly did it move through the air like that? As long as this remains unsolved, we won't be able to move any closer to the truth. Which reminds me, didn't he say this earlier? Remember that just before the Ambassador Alba went to give his speech, he called you into his office, right? So just before the murder, Francisco was called here, right into this very room. If that's the case, then that may be another avenue I can pursue. Agent Lang, in order for me to answer that question, I will need to hear testimony from Miss Von Karma. Why? Stop calling me a pretty boy. No, actually, no. Keep calling him a pretty boy. He is pretty. Miss Von Karma had been in this room because Ambassador Alba had called for her, and for that reason alone, you believe her to be the killer. That is a shitty reason, but okay. In that case, I believe it is my duty to ask her her side of the story. I read that wrong, but that's okay. Miles Edgeworth, don't tell me you suspect me too. No! However, I can't ignore the fact that you were in this room at one point in time, which is why I would like to hear about your movements in this room. We need a perfect explanation, don't we, Franziska? Franziska, I feel that I still don't have enough information, which is why your testimony is incredibly important to the outcome of this case. Come on. Alright, so what would you like me to talk about? I'd like you to please testify to your movements in this room until the murder occurred. Alright. Alright, Francisco, let's see what you gotta say. As I said earlier, I was assigned to guard duty in the Alabastion Embassy. After I saw the steel samurai off on his way towards the ambassador's door, I returned to the Rose Garden for a bit and checked up on the security situation. After all the preparations were in place, I was called back by Ambassador Alba to his office. And then what happened? Franziska, I want us to make this clear from the very beginning. So what I wish to confirm is that the only time span in which you were in this office was before the murder occurred. Is that correct? Yes, of course. I see. For now, the only way that I can see for us to break out of this situation is to ask Franziska about her testimony in more detail. Alright, so the only thing we can really do is press. Okay. Okay.
Hold it.
Okay, yes, we were. So we returned to the Rose Garden.
Hold it.
For security's sake, of course. What other reason could I have had? No one knew just how the Yatagarasu had planned on getting in, right? Yes, I suppose you're right. And in the end, the Yatagarasu did choose to appear in the Rose Garden, even if it did turn out to be nothing more than a shadow. Who would have thought that she would use a shadow? Ow! What the fuck? Why are you hitting him? Anyway, there was no one in the Rose Garden, and we were aware that the speech was set to start soon thereafter. Okay. At the time, Damask II's body had yet to be found in this room, is that correct? That's right, but Ambassador Alba was here. One could hardly miss his rather large presence. But why were you... can we get an explanation as to why you were called there? Yeah, like I keep telling you, when I arrived at this office, Ambassador Alba was already here. He was standing by the flower box on the windowsill, watering his plants. Oh, when did you get here? Oh right, you were here the whole time, maybe. I remember speaking with a lovely lady around that time here in my office. Haha. So Ambassador Alba was in the room at the time, as was he? Okay. We need more details, Franziska. For the sake of being thorough, I'd like to ask you something. How did you know that Ambassador Alba was watering his plants at the windowsill? What do you mean by that? The entrance to this room is on this side. However, the window is on the opposite side. If what you say is true, then when you entered the room, his body would have been like a wall. He would have been blocking your view of what he was doing. Is that not correct? I suppose it was a bit hard to see around him, but fortunately for me, Ambassador Alba is not an immovable wall. I knocked before I entered, and as I did, he turned around to greet me, with a watering can in his hand. So it's only natural to believe that he was watering his plants, right? She's not wrong. Talked about flowers, eh? The plants in this room, they are all like my children. Oh. The passion flowers in the flower box on the windowsill are growing beautifully too. All 4 of them are in full bloom. 4? But there are only 2, Franziska. What? I just figured something out. These held up flowers. Look, I mean, it's a little hard to tell here. But you can kind of see these sticks, and then there's a tiny golden bit here. There are only 2 flowers, Franziska. Miss Von Karma, what did you just say? What did you say just now? I said that the flowers are growing beautifully. What about that statement do you not understand? There are 2. But Franziska, there are only 4 right now. I mean 2 right now. Not 4. Franziska, there seems to be an issue here. Franziska, for some odd reason, your testimony contradicts with the piece of evidence. It does appear that way. No, Lang, listen, it's not that, it's something else. All I've done is state what I saw. I made not a single mistake in my testimony, and for this I am still under suspicion for murder. Is the number of flowers really all that important at this juncture, Miles? At the very least, it is a contradiction in this enigmatic case. One that I find hard to dismiss as irrelevant. I believe that answer to that will become clear if we were to examine that flower box. How did this contradiction come about? There must be something behind this discrepancy. They're my beloved flowers. I've grown them with the utmost care. So I ask that you please be gentle with them as you examine them, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course, I understand. I got it. Let's look at them flowers. Oh my god, there are 2 little bits that are pulled out too. Also, don't the flowers kind of look like clocks? They look like they have little handles. An hour handle, a minute handle, and a seconds handle. Lang, we are investigating. Shut the fuck up. Did you know, Agent Lang, flowers are best appreciated in silence? Exactly. The name of these flowers, I believe they're called passion flowers. Despite being called flowers, they are actually a species of vines. They appear to be growing well and are well supported by these plant supports. Look, okay, do you see though? There's the little yellow, okay. Lang, we are not done. Shut the fuck up for a second, please. Franziska. Oh, oh, yes, yes. I believe I have just the piece of evidence you require. I do. Let me show it. Nope, I got it. We got it. I got it. Huh. Look at this. Sheena, who was supposedly in Babal the entire time, had these hair sticks on her that look exactly like the plant supports in this flower box. In other words, I believe it can be said that these hair sticks are in actuality support sticks for the passion flowers. It means there were 4, you dumbass. Of course it is. It means that we found yet another item that was smuggled between the countries tonight. That is also true, yes. Think about it logically, Agent Lang. These sticks were originally in Alabast, but somehow they wound up in Sheena's hands, who was in Babal the whole night, apparently. So make no mistake, these sticks were smuggled somehow, just like the knife and the statue. Okay. How did these support sticks find their way to Babel, and why? There must be some reason as to why they ended up there. Aha, so that's why. Miles Edgeworth, I haven't figured it out yet. You can't go, aha, I figured it out, but I don't know. Agent Lang, if you would please take a look at this and tell me its shape. For when they are used with something in this room, that's when it all comes into focus. What? Maybe this? I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. They were shot across? But I don't see a purpose for that, really. But it could have been? I'm gonna try. Eureka! Oh, I was right! Okay. I am these hair sticks, or rather, plant support sticks. They make for perfect arrows. Or bolts, I guess. I've done it. I've found the common thread that connects the two offices. But this thread has yet to be completely untangled. Even using the arrows, how does this explain how the statues were transported? Furthermore, who could it have been who fired these sticks as arrows? There must be a common thread that ties all these things together. What? I know, because we never insinuated that the statue was shot across. I think maybe, I don't know yet, but what if it was like the wire, and it's a good length of wire, so it must be a lot. Maybe what happened is the wire was tied to the ends of these the supports, so that when they were shot across, the wire could be shot into the room, right? And then they used the wire and maybe something else that I don't really know how, but to transport the statue to the other side. Possibly. I don't know quite yet for sure if that's what it will be, but that seems to be the case, I think. That's my theory anyway. We'll see how that goes. So Babal's statue is draped in the Yatagarasu's clothes and then shot over that here. Even if you fired the arrows from this side, they wouldn't go far with the statue tied to them. We never said the statue was tied to them, idiot. I don't think I need to tell you that the Primiduck statues didn't sprout wings. You're a realist after all, aren't you? I know, it's the wire. Dude. It's only crucial because you're under the belief that wings are necessary to this equation. You need to free your mind a bit more and let it fly like a bird on the wind. The Primiduck statues flew, but not on a wing. Allow me a bit of your time and I'll explain this mysterious phenomenon to you. Wait, can I present the wires then? Let me present the wires, right? Is that right? Am I right? Please. Okay, well, let's press some things.
Hold it.
I don't know. I mean, listen, maybe we use it just for preparation. To prepare for the heist or whatever, I don't fucking know. What I need right now is not further discussion of my conclusions, it's the launching of my conclusions. What the shooter wanted to launch with the crossbow was not the statues themselves, but rather something a crossbow can launch that can be used to move the statues. Oh, here it is. This is what I need.
Objection.
The wires! Yes! Okay, hold on. Finally, we have reached this point in our discussion. For I present to you that which was carried by the arrow from the crossbow. Can you? You're saying that the wire was tied to an arrow and then shot into Mr. Cochin's office. Whee! All the way from the 5th floor of the Alabastion Embassy. Down to the 3rd floor of the Bobbleys Embassy. If what you're claiming is really what happened, I can see how Alabast's Primiduck statue could be moved. Gravity could be used to move the statue down the wire from the 5th floor to the 3rd. Or the 5th to the 3rd floor. But then, what about Babal's Primiduck statue? The dark shadow in this photo is clearly flying away from Babal. Going in the opposite way of gravity from the 3rd floor of the Bobbleys Embassy up to the 5th floor of the Alabastion Embassy. How do you explain that? I mean, technically you could pull it, right? Maybe. Bungee? No. I mean, a rotary action might work if they were able to make it 2 ways. But if not, I don't... Rotary... If there was some way that on the Bobbly side, they could launch another... Launch the wire a bit more... Or launch the wire back to the Alabastion side while if it was long enough, right? So you'd make like a loop. If you could do that, then the rotary motion could work. I'm just confused on how they could possibly make that happen. But swinging motion makes no sense, and the bungee action will not work with the wire. So the only option would be rotary motion, right? So, let's go with that for now. I believe it was done via rotary motion. If the two statues were transported simultaneously... Okay, but if they did what I thought they did, if they're able to, then... Did I ever say that there was only one line of wire between the two offices? But how did they do that? Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, okay. Would it though? Wait, wasn't one of them hollow? I don't remember. Maybe not. Oh, okay, so Babal's statue was a hollow replica. Okay, okay. I'm not remembering wrong. Okay. It would naturally be lighter than the real one, meaning that my idea is very possible. Longji says a lot of things, Lang. Here is what I believe happened. Miss Yu and her mystery co-conspirator set themselves up in the two different rooms. The co-conspirator bridged the rooms by shooting the two ends of the wires down on one arrow. Then the two of them covered the statues and proceeded to transport the statues. After the switch was completed, another arrow was fired, carrying the other end of the wire down to Babal, where it was to be disposed of. And to do that, Miss Yu hid it inside the grandfather clock, QED. What's that stand for? I don't know. Oh my god, she got you! Finally! This proves it, right, Agent Lang? That I'm not the killer. God damn it. The proof is in the pudding, as it were. Pudding is a nice dessert. Okay. She's not a thing, you know. She's still a person. How long is this case? Oh my goodness. Okay. Because from what I understand, we're only at the end part 1. This is gonna be so long. Okay. Wait. Wait a second. No, but it wouldn't be strong enough if it was that. Wait. This? This?
Take that!
This, really? They were strong enough to do that, really? No, I haven't. The person who set up this rather large and complex stage show needs to be someone who had foreknowledge of the existence of a ceiling fan in both Abelastion and Bobbly's offices, and that the passion flower support stakes could be used as arrows. The real mastermind behind this case. Wait. Why are you so hesitant, Miles Edgeworth? If you can't say who it is, why don't you present something like you always do? A single point of the finger here, and this case will explode into an international incident. However, it's already too late for me to stop the forward momentum. It appears that I have no choice now but to rush in. Wait, what? I mean, the only person who really knows about the passion flowers? Maybe? Because the only person who knows about the stakes are Ambassador Alba. But, like, why would he... But... It has to be, right? Like, there's... That makes no sense, though. But... Okay... We have enough health still. We're pretty... Not full, but almost... You know what? Let's just go in for the kill, shall we? Maybe a bad choice of words, but here we go. The smuggling could not have been possible without the use of the crossbow. Furthermore, the arrows that were shot by the crossbow were plucked as it were from were plucked as it were from the flower box in this very room. They were planted so long ago that the passion flowers had the time to grow so big that Miss Von Karma didn't even notice the arrows when she visited this room today. Guess who I'm pointing fingers to? Oh god. Oh. Quercus Alba. Oh my goodness. Are you out of your mind, Miles Edgeworth? I'm certain of what I am saying, and I am sure that he is the culprit. Oh my god, this is crazy. What was the ambassador trying to accomplish by doing all the stuff you just outlined? Why in the world would he need to use a trick like that? Oh. Why would they want to switch it anyway? You know, because like they had the real one. I don't understand. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I mean, because everything is so... All the everything is so, like, related, I guess, to the statues. I would present one of the statues, maybe, but it's still weird, like... Used to be real, but has been swapped with a fake from the ball. I don't know why they would want to switch it. Like, because it said that whichever side had the real statue would be the next leading party of leading party, of the country, because they were going to unite as Cadopia again. But why would he not want that if he, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else to present though. Like, it's either this or the other statue. But why? Makes no sense. Well, I'll give it a go, but I don't really understand.
Take that!
Yeah, right, exactly. To go through the trouble of swapping the real Primaduck statue for the fake. I sense a very shady reason for such a bizarre action. And who better to ask for that reason than King Primadux himself? So many dots. So there's a handprint here. And we know this from last time. Maybe to make it look like he did it? I feel like we've done this already, though. Wait, what? Oh wait, because it's a fake, it's hollow. Maybe there's some secrets in it. What is this? Wait, what is this? What is it? Somehow, it appears that we've at long last arrived at the exit to this complex labyrinth. We say that every time. It seems like we finally got to the end of this case, only for there to be fucking more. We finally hold within our hands one of the counterfeit money plates. One of them. And the reason why the replica was smuggled into Alabas to begin with. Oh, so that's like a template for the counterfeit money. The Primaduck statue can only be handled by the ambassador or the secretariat, and the replica is nothing more than a hollow shell covered in gold. These two circumstances make the statue the ideal object in which to hide contraband. After receiving the statue containing the counterfeit plate from Shiina, the ambassador had the misfortune of accidentally running into Damask II. Surprised by the thief, the ambassador raised the replica statue at Damask II and... kaboosh. Then, in order to frame the steel samurai of the murder, he covered the samurai sword in blood. Well, Ambassador Alba, what do you have to say for yourself? Is he? You're the one who killed Damask II. Answer us! I never thought that you would figure things out to this level. What? However, there is one point I disagree with you on. The head of the smuggling ring was Mr. Koshin. Really?
Not so fast!
It's not good to speak with such subjectivity, you know, Agent Lang. No, it's from emotion right now. Logic and investigation. Only seconds ago you were ready to arrest Miss Von Karma. I don't think we can give such flip-floppy logic any real weight, do you? Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. It looks like you still don't get why I came back. Excuse me. You see, the reason why I came back is so that I could sink my fangs into your wrinkly old neck. What? Please don't. From the very beginning, my real target has been you. Wait, really? You had figured it out? What? Agent Lang, I demand an explanation. Sorry, sis, I didn't mean to put you through all that. Lang! I knew you were innocent from the very beginning. I knew that this whole incident had been meticulously planned and prepared for, so naturally the occupant of this room, Ambassador Alba, seemed the most suspicious. But without the ambassador's permission, we couldn't get in to take another look around. Oh, you're smart, friend! I still feel bad for you, though. Using Franziska as the bait, you were able to gain this entry and investigative rights. Oh. Very well, I will forgive you. But in exchange for using me as bait, you will take some responsibility and help us find the truth. Agent Lang, for giving me such a great opening, I thank you. You know, I just knew, Mr. Prosecutor, that somehow if we were able to find some proof by investigating this room, that you would be able to figure out the real culprit with your special brand of logic. Lang! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god. The evidence detectives collect combined with the logic of a prosecutor. That's just as it should be in a prosecutor-detective team, right? I don't know about all that, but one thing I do know is that I'm itching to see that old man get what's coming for him. To him, sorry. Ho-ho, you're quite scary when you want to be, aren't you? Oh... Agent Lang, I wish for you to stop trying to intimidate me. What we need right now is evidence and proof. I wonder if you have what is necessary to prove that I am the head of the smuggling ring. Objection! The proof is in the pudding, as they said earlier. We have the video footage, with the flag. Maybe? I don't know if that would work, but... Well, they're part of a smuggling room. They have no dignity. I tell you, I knew nothing, really. I didn't even know that a counterfeit plate was hidden inside that statue. Really? That really doesn't make sense, you're right. Unless, if Koshin really was a smuggling leader, then you would want him to have the real statue so he becomes the big boss of the country, right? I guess in that sense it would make sense. Or in that regard, yeah. But that is assuming that, that's assuming that Koshin was actually the real smuggling leader. So... I don't know. We'll see. we're going back to this. Yes! Yes! Okay, okay! With those 2 items, we might be able to finally bring this man down. But the card is evidence from a case that Mr. Faraday hid away in secret. And the tape was stolen by Detective Bad from the police. They're both illegal evidence. No matter what, a protector of the law can't be allowed to use such pieces of evidence. Why is Von Karma showing up? Ooh, decisions must be made, Edgeworth. No! We are in quite the pickle. You know what, Miles Edgeworth? I think it's about time we break some rules here. Ambassador Alba, I wonder if you might recognize this. Oh, I wonder what that card is. I've never seen that before in my life. You're such a fucking bad liar. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's on the back. I'll have you know that the card is not the only thing I was given. This tape. This contains security footage that was shot just before the start of the KG8 incident. Yes, the card and the video. These 2 pieces of evidence are what will seal your fate. The prey the Yatagarasu has been chasing all this time now stands before me. I can't allow this man who has had free reign for 10 long years to simply walk away. Now is the time for me to bring to the fruition the valiant spirit that was given to me. Alright, 1:34 in the morning, jeez. They've been awake for like a whole... Well, not a whole 24 hours, but a long time, Jesus. The trump card and the videotape. These 2 pieces of evidence together make for the ultimate hand. And this is where the real meaning behind Detective Bad's words will be realized. Detective Gumshoe. Put in the VCR. VHS, sorry, VCR is the machine. I get them mixed up sometimes. It's been a long time since I've had to use one of those. What you see here is security footage shot just before the KG8 murder occurred. Oh, also, I'm glad you're doing good. It's always good to hear that people are doing great, you know? From this footage, we know that the card is a directives card from the smuggling ring. This is the section that proves that the card was used to relay an order. Wait, what? This is the section that proves that the card was used. This? The fact that he's holding the card?
Take that!
Sure. Oh, the blood! Right. All we have to do is simply take a look at this. There's blood on it. Bleeding paper. I'm joking. This dark red blood. Yes, this is your proof. Proof that the orders on this card were played out in that terrible tragedy. The blood belonged to the victim of the KG8 incident. With a bit of DNA testing, we can very easily verify that as fact. Come on, dude. If you have no objections, then I'd like for you to take a look at this next piece of footage. The car with the Cadopian flag on it. An official car. Is that Koshin? Wait, this? Right there? There's a little thing here. It's really hard to see, but that's the only thing I can think of. That. This section will make it all— wait, I probably got it wrong. Oh, fine, but there's like a little flower there. Darn. Okay. Wait, like this guy himself, or— I mean, this makes more sense to me, but— ooh, okay. Wait, the man himself then? Like, I don't get it. Him? What the fuck? No! I wasn't even trying for the pocket either. What? That makes no sense to me. What? There's no breakdown animation for him. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. There's the breakdown. Whoa! What the fuck? You've done well, boy, to make it this far. However, about your claim that I was riding in the car at the time, that's going to be mighty difficult to prove. Oh, he has a badge, so I have to prove that later. How so? The Principality of Catopia no longer exists, so naturally all records from that time period also no longer exist. That arrogance. What he really means is he's already erased all traces of them. Are we finished here, boy? Oh my god, he is not— wow. Oh, this is— okay, got it. Now we use this. What the— Ambassador Alba, you were once an army man in the service of Canopia, And it was you who made the many missions you participated in successes, correct? The little medal that you're fidgeting with right now shows me everything that I need. In that case, the only person it could be who is sitting in this car is you. The reflection, you dummy. By the medal captured here in this footage, it is clearly the same exact medal as the one on your chest. Oh my god, dude. Your skin's peeling. It's not good for you, dude. Get a better moisturizer. You don't look like you're laughing. You've moved me with your devotion to the case, Mr. Edgeworth. Wait, what? Why? Oh god, okay, he did he? Why would you hide it? I want to know why this case is so long, because there are 2 more sections. Smuggling and counterfeiting. All of that is my secretary's doing. I had no knowledge what was going on. Secretary? Wait, who's your secretary? That all our evidence is actually illegal, though. Technically. Oh, well, that too, right? This is so frustrating. Agents investigate, that's our job. The judgment of people who have confessed to their crime, that's the court's job. Oh no. 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 Okay, well, okay. Well, okay. By the very nature of my position, I have full extraterritorial rights. Alright, these rights are effective even on your country's soil. Therefore, no matter where a crime may take place, I will never stand trial in one of your courts. Fuck you. Ugh. He's gonna get away scot-free, or very little punishment. A little slap on the wrist and that's it. A very light tap, if you will. Wow, he's a piece of shit. Okay. Is there nothing we can do? Nothing, apparently. Wow. Wow. Alright, well. As much as I would like to continue this and complete this, I am starving. I am very hungry. So... Oh, perfect timing, my bitrate's being awful too. So I think this is the perfect time to end the stream, unfortunately. I really would love to continue this. I really would love to finish this, but I am so hungry. Oh my god, I have to wrap my head around all the information we got today in the case. A lot of things are still not really making much sense to me. I think too much happened in this one bit. But hopefully we will conclude this case and the game next time I stream this, probably sometime next week. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day, evening, night, or whatever time it is. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy and in the best spirits that they can. And hopefully I will see you guys soon. Anyway, see you later, guys.